whoever is going to watch this video are seriously the rock stars, because you are making up your time and watching this video and hearing and taking the nuggets that we are coming here to give you all the experiences, which is all based on the scientific backing. And here we have Enya from Nigeria. She is a beautiful sweetheart, and where we talk about the real life with Enya and Hina. So first, let me wait and introduce my rock star Enya in this show. Yes, Enya, kindly introduce yourself.
Hi, Hina. I always
Uh,
love your energy, right?
love you for that.
Okay. Hello, everybody. Always great to be with you here. My name is Enya S.H.A.L.A. I'm from Nigeria. I'm a mind coach. My niche is personal development and mind mastery. I'm fascinated about how the mind works. And of course, when you understand who you are, which is what Hina is saying, by the backings of science, it kind of takes the complexities out of your life, because you are aware of what is going on in you and how it affects what is happening around you.
Exactly. True. So as Enya said, it's going to affect, the inside you when it is okay, then the outside you can be handled. So first, let me introduce myself. This is Hina Ambareen Khan. I'm a former soil scientist from Indian Institute of Science, certified wellness coach, certified life coach, motivational speaker. Every week, we make it a point. We decided that we are going to give those golden nuggets to the world so that they can implement it in their life and they can see the transformations happening in their life, because people are bound with lots and lots of myths. Being a scientist, I can tell you, people have lots of myths, taking anything for that matter. And here we are to break those myths so that people can get into the reality of life. So today's topic is about how social media and the technology has an impact on jealousy in the modern world. Why do people get that jealousy? And this can be explained both scientifically and also in terms of, how we can overcome this. So, well, before I could say about jealousy, I think many people feel that they can't overcome this problem. And many people feel, oh, she's so jealous of me or he's so jealous of me. This happens basically in women. This is what I have felt, because I have such a huge tribe of women but this tribe where we have is about there is no judgment. We are all one. We are all existing to support and help each other. But in the outside world, what we see is where there is a lot of judgment that's happening. And when that judgment is happening, we feel that, oh, that person maybe is jealous of me. Or even when you compare your life with someone else's life, you feel jealous about that. So how can we just overcome this jealousy? Though this may exist, but this can be taken in a positive way to boost your life, to boost from where you are to where you can become. Okay, but in a right, appropriate manner. So, Enya, would you like to give some kind of points here, or should I start off?
Okay, let me just start with a story. Let me start with a story, because, many times when people look at coaches, like see us, and they feel that our lives are perfect. So, I have a very beautiful friend. I love her so much. She loves me so much.
Okay.
And I mean, she has worked hard for where she is right now. And I remember there was a time, it just passed me, it just crossed my mind. It was just this feeling that just sprung up of, why are all the good things happening to her? And you know what? At the same time, I had an inner dialogue with myself. And I believe that was my essential self that was telling me, but everything she has is available to you as well. You have no reason in any way to be jealous of anyone, because everything that you see that the next person has is available to you if you know how to find it. Exactly. So what am I saying? A lot of women are in that space because there is no clear identity of who they are. Because if you do understand that the world operates by law, not luck, which means just like math, okay? So you are always scientifically backing the things you say. So math is an exact formula, right? If you apply the formula, you get the result. Life is that way. If you apply the formula, you get the result. So there's really no need for envy and jealousy. You can have as much as you want. There's no limited supply on earth. Anything that is scarcity, anything that you view as scarcity is man-made. It's a figment of your imagination. So live your life knowing that everything can be yours. So that's where I'll start.
Wow, what well said. Well said, Enya. As you said, until unless you don't work for it, you do not get it. Few are given with those challenges compared to the other person because you are able to bear those challenges. When a
Right.
diamond is put for that kind of treatment, then only it shines. You may ask, even the diamond, when the other diamond is kept, the diamond which is having a higher price may ask the other diamond which is not at a higher price, why am I treated to this level? Why am I cut so many times? Why am I, treated like this? The other diamond always knows that because it is not having that kind of price in the market. Whereas the diamond that is going through all the treatments, those things that are, happening with that diamond, cutting it again and again, again and again, again, and because it has a higher price, because it has a lot of value, which the own diamond, which is having that higher value, is not aware. Similarly, this is what is happening with the human being. We do not know our worth, our value. We always land into comparison. Scientifically, as I tell you, the social comparison theory, when the social media platforms, they provide you with curated content, okay, that will only show the positive aspect of life of the people. You do not know what's happening behind. You know what's happening behind. You're not aware of it. Everybody wants to portray that everything is going good in their life. Oh, we are really happy. We are enjoying. We as partners, we are loving each other. We are hugging each other. We kiss each other. Our relationships are so good. We are enjoying our life. We are moving here. This may not be the reality. 99% that is not the reality. But what do? We lack our emotional intelligence. But we live our lives with comparison. Oh, look at her life. Oh, look at his life. He's enjoying so much. He's living such a happy life. And why this is not happening with me? Why is God doing such kind of injustice with me? All these things come up in your life, and you start criticizing your own self. And when you start comparing your worth with something that is happening in the world, it's like you are putting your self-esteem down. You know what happens here scientifically? The dopamine and the validation. Social media interactions, it has like the comments. Many people, whether it is Instagram or Facebook, you go by the likes, you go by the comments, you go by the shares, you go by, what happens when you see, oh, so many people like, this is your word. Oh, they're liking my thing, whatever I'm putting it. Oh, they're acknowledging it. Oh, the comments are good. If the comment is bad, oh, the comment is so bad, so I'm not worth it. So you are, deciding your worth based on the comment and the like of those people.
Right.
Who knows, those people may not be worth like you. Whether you get the likes, you get those comments, you get those so many shares, that's all, you are putting your self-esteem down because you are lacking your emotional intelligence. Wake up. Wake up. Even if you're not having so many followers, no problem. You don't have to worry about it. Your followers do not decide you or your destiny. Many people are just behind buying the followers, fake, likes, fake comments. Why? Because they want to portray to the world, see, we are like this, we are doing such a good business. No, that's all wrong. You are losing your own real self. When you are losing your real self, then there is no connection happening with you. Then you have lost the connection with everything that is existing in the world. This is a reality. Please, even if you're not having anybody giving you good comments, somebody is not liking you, there are no proper shares happening, do not worry about it. You should be knowing what is your worth. Just keep doing your good work. Consistency matters. Somebody is liking it, followers are happening or not. Whether you stop doing your work, then you are also not up to what you have to do, because that is only based on what the world wants. So your reality is what? Based on the values of the world. So where is your reality existing? Where is your value existing? So you have to understand that. Many people in India, they have this fear of missing out. That is called as FOMO, where the technology and social media, they constantly expose individuals to, wide range of social events and experiences. And the fear, you will feel like, oh my God, they are doing it so well. I'm not able to do it. Oh my God, they're getting so many likes, so many followers are happening with them. So what am I doing? I'm not loved. Regardless of you having good things in your life, but still you start feeling like this. What is happening? What is happening? You are impacting with your own mindset. Social media is existing. You think you can cut the social media or you can kill the social media? No, you can cut the way you are thinking about things in life. Whatever is shown to you is not the reality. Somebody liking you is not the reality on the social media. Somebody is giving some comment to you does not decide your worth. If you're having more followers, billions of followers, that does not decide your income. Could be people are making money from YouTube and so many platforms just to gain money. They are increasing the followers, the likes, or the subscribers they may be having. That does not decide the worth of yours. You understand? Your worth
Mhm.
is by what you think and what you are doing for yourself and also for the world. There are many techniques to overcome jealousy. I first like
Yeah.
Enya to share more about this, give some more insight so that I can tell you how you can overcome this jealousy. Yes, Enya.
Yeah, thank you so much for sharing that. It's true. Social media, and social media is just social media. It's our perception of it, it's our usage of it, it's how we interpret it that makes the difference. So, like you rightly said, someone is validating their life by the likes. You know, I remember there was a time I was looking at relationships. I would look at people's pages and I'll see all these beautiful pictures of couples together and all of that. And I was like, my relationship wasn't doing well. And so I would look and then I would feel this pangs of, why, you know,
Why
and
with
then,
me? Yeah.
right. And
Yeah.
then, and then, and then I realized, how can you take, it's like an entire roll of film and you just focus on one little snippet of it. And I'm like, how do you judge by a photo?
Hmm.
Every one of us has, you know, challenges in life. Like life will always throw, or life comes with its own unique package. And all those challenges are actually opportunities that you can use depending on how you're thinking. So what I'm seeing as one photo tells a lot of stories. Like you said, you can't, you don't know the backstory.
Yeah.
So you don't know what those people have worked hard at to become what you are seeing. You don't know the issues they have had to deal with. You don't know how much they've had to improve on themselves. You just don't know the hard work that has gone in the back. And then you just take a picture and you just summarize it. No. And I think, one just has to learn to be authentic in your life. Be authentic. There's nothing new under heaven. Okay? We have good days, we have bad days. The better we get at understanding our emotions, the better we are able to manage our lives, right? Everybody has a story. Everybody is working in the way they know best to improve themselves, to improve their relationships. So, let's learn to enjoy social media for what it was meant for,
Yes.
instead of attaching our entire self-image to what people are saying or the comments or the likes. No. And Hina, there's this image that I see where you have two people. One's carrot. The foliage of the carrot is so huge on the surface. But if you really look beneath, the carrot is so small. But if you look at the other guy who has small foliage at the top of his carrot, but meanwhile, if you check beneath the soil, his carrot is huge. You can never judge just with the mere sight of your eyes. And I think that's where we all get hooked up. You're judging by the mere sight of your eyes. No, just live your life, stay on your lane, do the best you can do, enjoy your life, enjoy social media, put out pictures that make you happy. And I think life will be easier for everybody. Over to you, Hina.
Yeah, exactly. Absolutely correct, Enya. What makes you happy, you just do that. Do not attach your happiness to what the world wants from you. Do not attach your happiness to the likes and the comments and the shares of the people or the public. And many people celebrate when they have crossed some kind of, some amount of followers. It's like a celebration. I ask, what is your self-esteem and self-worth then? Are you working only in getting the followers? Is it only to show to the world what you're doing? Or you are doing it as a purpose of your life. If your purpose is there, if your authenticity is there, then it is going to reach out, come what may, regardless of whatever the followers are. But many
Right.
people are just into this. They are just saying, oh, how many subscribers have I got? How many people are liking my thing? How many people are listening to this? You understand? Could be to me and Enya, many people may not be used to listening to this video, my dear friends. But the reality is, one day you will start listening to this video and start implementing it in your life. I mean what I'm saying. You understand? Many people go by
Mhm.
something which is meaningless. Meaningless. But here there is so much of meaning that we are saying, but with a lot of authenticity, I am saying this, with a lot of reality, we are bringing all this, and with a lot of scientific background, we are talking about. Anything that we open our mouth has scientific back. Anything you would like to say, anybody for that matter, you can kindly comment on this. You can share your views. We are waiting for that, and we are going to get back to you. And let me tell you how it's going to impact your personality. You understand? What is the positive impact? As Enya says, use it in a right way. Social media can provide introverted individuals with a platform to express themselves and connect with others at their own pace. And even the negative impact. How can that negative impact happen? Excessive use, it is leading to what? Isolation. Many kids, or even the elders, they are just isolating themselves from interacting with the world. With it can be the relationships, or it can be, reinforcing some kind of thing inside you. You have lost everything, all your potential, because you are addicted to that. Just scroll, 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 scroll. But you're using it for nothing, for no gain. Something is attracting you, somebody is dancing and passing some kind of weird thing and then made as a reel or something, and made as shots in the YouTube. Enjoying it, wow. But make it something which is purposeful, which is going to change your life, which is
Right.
going to transform your life, not simply to waste your time, because time is what makes you, and you are going to make that time. You understand, slowly and gradually. Even your self-esteem and confidence. What is the positive impact? Positive feedback and the validation of social media. Many people feel that's going to be a boost of your self-esteem and confidence. How can that have a negative impact? It's like always you're comparing yourself and you're putting your self-esteem and self-worth down. Oh, they are doing so well. They are so beautiful. They have such a beautiful shape and all that stuff. You understand? And then they are giving those kind of feelings towards them and saying that I'm nothing at all. I don't look good. I don't look beautiful. No, you are judging the creation for whatever the God has planned for you, the way God has created you. If you love the creator, you will accept the way he has created. Otherwise, you will start judging because you are in the phase of comparing, because your self-esteem is so low for that reason, and
Mm.
that puts your value down. Even narcissism
Right.
happens. Many people, they use social media and they feel that, my self-expression is going to be so good if I learn doing all this, and the negative impact, as I said, narcissism. What happens is many people, they want admiration from the world, always seeking, admiration for whatever they are. They may not be the real them, whatever they are trying to portray, but they want that admiration. And they'll have those kind of toxic traits in them. Openness to experience. Overexposure can also lead, to narrow your perspective, the way you're trying to
Mm.
look at things in the world. It will reduce your openness. It's not going to open it. As Enya said, use social media in a right way. But what people are doing, they're using social media to ruin their own life, putting their self-esteem down. Many people, even when they go for any kind of job, they lack self-esteem. They do not have confidence. Why? Because they are already having a different perception with what they are seeing the social media. You understand? Stress and anxiety is going to develop in you. As I said, online harassment or the fear of missing out. Oh, everybody is doing so well. I'm not doing it. So something I have to do. Though you may not have that purpose, but because somebody is doing, you're doing. And what happens?
Mhm.
You're not the real you. And you lose that. And you're putting yourself into anxiety levels. Emotional regulation. What happens with this? Exposure to then, when you are always exposed to something negative. This is developed inside you as a poison. Whatever you see
Mhm,
becomes your thoughts. Your thoughts develops those
mhm,
feelings. And these thoughts are nothing but the kind of food that you're giving. And this is flowing as the feelings in your blood. And this can be the good thoughts or the bad thoughts. Somebody are used to
mhm,
porn. Why are they used to porn? Addicted to porn. And what is happening? They want to come out of it, but they're not able to come out of it. There is no productivity. They say that they are dying. Many people they want, ma'am, we need your help. I'm suffering like this because I'm addicted to porn. Why are you addicted to porn? Who made it? Could be, yeah, you were lacking that love. You were lacking that, whatever you wanted. So you started using this, and that has actually ruined your life. Impulsivity, constant notifications and distractions. Many a times people see we are sitting here, but still, come on, what we have got the notification? What is that we have to see? You're so busy, always you're addicted to that kind of behavior. You can't be attentive. You will have these attention reduced attention spans. You can't focus on things because why? You're always having distractions. So whenever you're doing
mhm,
something, try to keep the phone away from you for some time. You understand? Trust and relationships, jealousy, mistrust, misunderstandings, all these things happen when you are online. Many people they have undergone through a lot of fraud because of online. Many people want to fall in love online. Could be certain relationships they are really good, and many may not fare good. You understand? You may falter in that relationship, and you can have a strained relationship. So you have to be very mindful about that. So it is essential to recognize what is the impact of technology and social media on your personality. It varies from person to person. How we are trying to engage with these platforms. See, as coaches, we know what we have to engage with. We engage with the world. We engage with the content that we are going to create. We engage with the positive things that we can deliver to the world so that they can implement in their life. Even if they are feeling very low, our talk can help them to motivate. So we are always engaging ourselves in this way. How much amount of time you're spending online, all this matter. Your self-awareness, all this plays a very important role. Many people they lack confidence only because they are not able to socialize. Where are they trying to? They are holding one instrument, that is a phone, and just trying to see the world. And what happens? Comparison, losing your self-worth, lack of self-esteem, scared even to interact with the world. This is what is happening. And I'm going to tell you the techniques how you can overcome. I'm just told you the impact. Yes, Enya, over to you, Smita.
No, you're absolutely right. It's true. I think it's important that we like it still boils down to awareness, right? Awareness is the key. Awareness is the key because once you're able to understand, like I said in the beginning, when you understand who you are and how you function, then you are aware of what is happening to you, in you, right? And then you can begin to be mindful. We always talk about mindfulness, right? So you're mindful about what you're seeing. You're mindful because you understand that what you see determines how you're going to think, especially if you are not at the point where you understand that your internal environment actually determines your external environment,
Exactly.
right? So you don't put yourself in situations or environments that would shrink you, right? But if you're not aware of that, and a lot of people are not, so anything you see directly affects your mind, which is what you said. So you look on social media, there's so much information on social media. And I know how easy it can be to be sucked into it because sometimes I would just say, let me just see a few reels. And from one reel to the next reel to the next reel to the next reel, before you know it's Hina, 30 minutes of reel watching. And I'm like, oh my gosh, what is this?
Yeah.
So it's very seductive. It's very seductive. But if you are conscious, you know exactly, like you said, we should use it purposefully. So you know exactly the information that you want. So any information that does not align with where you're going, your purpose, you skip it. You only take in information about what you want. And I think that helps to guide us. But if you are not purposeful or mindful, you just get sucked up and you can watch reels all day long, all day long. So yeah, I think, where you're coming in to explain how, that can be managed, I think that is excellent information for people who are willing and committed to themselves, to their authenticity, and to their lives. Because if you're not, then everything we're saying here is not going to make meaning to you. At the end of the day, why are we doing this, Hina? We're doing this to offer people value, right? But that value has to be acted upon. It has to be applied. If you don't apply it, it doesn't make any meaning. So over to you.
That's really, it's 100 on 100, I can say, what Enya has said. Because unless, regardless of all the knowledge you are acquiring from the social media, when you do not implement it, then there is no point. It becomes meaningless, it becomes baseless. Whatever we are trying to tell here, as we have told you, we try to make our time and we come here. We are trying to break the myths. We are bringing up the reality. And as we are saying, the real life, we are describing here with me and Enya. And we are trying to do everything based on the scientific background, everything based on the scientific research. We are not implementing it. And if you are like just crawling and living as you are doing and just following something which is not even making, giving you a purpose and a meaning in life, and really you are at loss. You understand? So make things work for you. How? By making it as your purpose in life. When you have a purpose, every time when you wake up, have a purpose in life. As I told, I'm going to tell you how you can overcome this. It's by limiting the social media usage. How can you do that? It's just like, consider some specific time limits for your daily use. Only from this time to this time, I'm going to use it, and then not beyond that. So you have to be a strict teacher to yourself. If you are being so lenient all the time, no, it's okay, only no, it's okay, then you are cheating yourself. So because you are not having the value of time, if you value time, then you will be valuing your own life. Your life and time, they are mirroring each other. So your life is based on the kind of time you have spent. So be careful. Your choices should be very, very, very careful. Practicing gratitude. Always remind yourself of the positive aspects of life. Whatever you are having the sight to see, you're having the, you're having oxygen to breathe, you're having chair to sit, you're having whatever it is. Just be grateful. Focus on those achievements. Okay. And rather, because you may be having the Wi-Fi or the internet connection, do not waste your time just scrolling and scrolling and scrolling, just sitting on the couch and doing nothing. That's like, be showing your ingratitude. You understand? Unfollow or mute. If your social media accounts are consistently making you feel jealous, if you're watching someone and making you feel jealous or, demotivate you, then mute them, unfollow them. It's a simple way out. Mindfulness and meditation that really works. See, as we are talking
Mm-hmm.
here in this video, if you are listening to us, then you will be mindful of what is said here. Communication is very important. You should be communicating with each other. It is said as the key factor for any healthy relationship, for any healthy things to happen in life. But when you are always holding the social media, then there is no good communication happening. You are going to also, how are you going to develop self-esteem? Your strong sense of self-worth, and if it is not happening, that can reduce the vulnerability to jealousy. Engage in the activities that try to actually boost your self-esteem and your self-confidence. You can seek professional help, like I and Enya. We are there to help you out. We are the coaches. Coach's job is to help you, hold your hand, guide you. You understand? Also, remember that relationship jealousy, you feel like insecurity, misinterpretations happening, misunderstandings happening. So avoid, stop that comparison. And even self comparison, as I'm repeatedly saying that, constant exposure to always the perfect lives as you think. There is nothing like perfect that is existing on this earth. Everybody has flaws. Everybody, even in a pancake, if you're making, you can see the holes in a pancake. So every life has some kind of hole, you understand, which is not shown to the world. And many show it in a different way by seeking sympathy, living in victimhood, and many try to portray something which is not real at all. So you have to be careful
Right.
about it. You understand? So as I said, overcommitment. Try to participate in some kind of good activities so that you will get, the habit of putting yourself in the right activities, not always holding the social media as the weapon or the way to escape yourself. At the same time, it's also going to impact your friendships. So you have to be very, very careful the kind of people you're going to befriend on the social media. Always surround yourself with those kind of people who can motivate you, who can make you feel higher, who can help you to grow. You understand? Not with those who are going to put you down or hurt you. You understand? So even your emotional regulation, as I can say, you should be knowing operating with your emotional intelligence. So when you are operating with all these activities, for sure, today or tomorrow, I'm not telling we have shared everything in this 40 minutes of a video, but if you want to feel that you want to get away from all this, or you are undergoing through some kind of problem taking the social media, feel free to connect with us. We are there to help you out as a life coach, as a wellness coach, and Enya as a coach by herself. We are there to help. You can connect with us any point of time. Yeah. Thank you so much
Right.
that you guys, Enya, would you like to say anything more, sweetheart?
Well, I think you've said everything that needs to be said. The only thing I would say to everyone is you must understand that you are more than your body. You are more than your name. You are this unbelievable person. Your value cannot not be quantified. So you have no reason to operate in the realm of jealousy because everything is available for you. You are created for a unique purpose, and everything that is required for that purpose is available. So you never need to look at someone and feel they have more than I do. There is enough to go around. In fact, Hina, what we have to live the life we want far surpasses 10 of our lifetimes. So why are we scrambling? Why are we striving? Why are we constantly ogling what someone else has? No. If you really sit down and take a good look at your life and know what you want and take the action steps to get it, you will get more than you ever bargained for.
True.
So that's what I want to leave you all with.
Wow, wow, well said. True, Enya. So you have to be having the choices with you. What is the choice? Whether you want to waste your time by comparing with the world and believing what the world is trying to, show their inauthentic life, or do you want to be that authentic person and live with purpose and be so consistent and confident in your life that you also can make something which nobody would have done? Everything is
Right.
possible. Everything is possible. Just open the blind that is put on your eyes and in your heart and your emotions, and you will see the world is so beautiful. Stop comparing yourself. Love yourself for whatever you are. We are there for you. We are there for you. This is a promise and this is a commitment. Feel free to connect with us. You understand? Love you so much. Love you so much. If you're hearing this video, something has implemented, you are implementing in your life, some kind of change you're seeing, then awesome for the work that we are doing. Thank you so much. Love you all. Love you loads. Thank you, India, for joining this real life with Hina and India. You are a rock star. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Hina. You're a rock star too.
Thank you.